Oh, okay. So I wanted to go live to show you guys what I'm making right now, which I'm going to make stuffed cabbage. And I need to make one for my doggy, but I can't pull it apart. So I have three cabbage leaves here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the end part of the cabbage, like just go upward here, because I don't want to lose too much of my cabbage, right? And I'm just gonna cut this off here. See, we're not gonna eat that. I want to go up a little more. Who is it? Who? Okay. My daughter is here right now. I'm live. Okay. Turn on that light. So I just cut off all of the thick part right here on the cabbage. And I'm going to do the same thing for the rest of these here. I don't see no purple. Oh, it is. My God, Jesus. Turn around.
But it don't look like that outside the light. It's not that in the back though.
It's purple and red.
Yeah. That's because I had a blonde, because I had it dyed all blonde, and certain parts of my hair is naturally brown. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
And it dyed it pink on the blonde. It was already brown. And so whatever brown was brown, got dyed red. I missed my son.
So I'm just cutting off the rest of the leaves, right? Thanks.
We got this.
Girl.
Go apply it to Burger King 17 miles Band-Aid.
I'm live on this thing here. So this one is way bigger here, which I can probably just share mine with him because I cannot pull off another leaf on here. So I'm going to cut up this much of an onion, which is a very small piece of onion here. And I'm just going across. I wish I could just have the camera to show, but I'm just going across here. And I went across the short way, now I'm going across the long way, now that I got, you know, these little pieces, so that they can be kind of like diced as opposed to chunks of onions. Which chunks of onions is good, but yeah, we don't want all of that in our stuffed cabbage. Go look on that table right there, the nightstand. I don't think so. Oh, them coupon. I don't know where that coupon book at. The one I asked you can I open. I couldn't even find it after that. I know. I didn't throw it away. I just don't know where it is. Now next I'm going to cut up some celery here. I've already cut one celery stick into 4 pieces here. And I'm just going to cut this up small as well. Yeah, that other paper that I was telling you about, but I don't know what I did with it. I can't remember. Alright.
I'll probably be back over here Tuesday.
Okay. Why don't you, huh? I have no idea. Why don't you buy you some black beans, and the only thing you got to do is stuff them in burrito wraps, and that'll feed you for the whole month. Go to the big Better Health store down there by the mall.
When I get some money, I'm gonna have somebody take me to it's a Whole Foods.
Whole Foods food is disgusting.
Downtown?
I went to the one on 15 Mile.
We going to the one downtown.
Okay.
Bye,
All
my
right.
son. Bye, mom.
All right.
Bye,
Well,
mom.
I love you too. Have a good day. Okay, so I'm trying to cut up this celery. My doggy comes right here, and he wants me to give him some every time I'm cooking now. Every time I'm cooking. Which I will in a minute. Yesterday, you didn't even eat the celery that I gave you. You didn't even eat it. So, right now, I'm going to take my piece of salmon out of the slow cooker here. I'm going to pick up my phone so you guys can see. As soon as I find something to pick it up with. This is my piece of salmon here. So I'm just going to pick it right up. Oh, it's breaking up already. Okay. And I'm going to turn this back around so I can show you guys how I'm just cutting it up right here on top of the onions and the celery. That's a lot of meat there. It smells amazing. And I'm going to eat a little piece to make sure it needs salt. And you see, this is the fish oil here that I'm going to wash off my bok choy and put my bok choy right inside of there. So before I add the salt, I'm going to put a little bit of collard greens, the top ones, just a little. And this is how much I'm adding of the collard greens here. And I'm just making sure they're mashed, where it's not going to be no huge chunks. And it don't look like enough to me, so I'm going to add some more. Which is like this, and this is kind of like chunky here. Yeah, again, some more. Okay, so that's all I'm going to add of the collard greens. Now I'm going to add some kale. And I'm going to do the same thing. Let me try to mash it in this bag because it's hard for me to do in my hand. Oh, I should have showed you. But I'm adding about the same amount of kale as I did with the collard greens. Kale got so many more bigger chunks on the inside, so gotta stir it up like so here. and it smells amazing. And going to sprinkle a little bit of salt on here. Only a little is coming out, just in case, if you know. It's just like a sprinkle. So I want to make sure I put enough salt on here. And I'm just stirring it up, and I'm going to taste another little piece to make sure that it is enough salt. A smaller piece this time. Right, I got to pay attention to what I'm picking up. Last time I felt like I picked up a big old chunk. Like, bro, what you doing? Taking a whole piece of meat? So, it smells amazing. This is another big piece. Oh my God, catch a light. Okay. So, I'm going to take the cabbage. Do you want some of this? Because last time you didn't eat it, and I want my stuff here. And I'm just using this top here. Still have some big chunks of salmon in here. I'm going to show you guys how much it is here that I have placed in here. And now I'm going to wrap it. So this is how it came out. I wish I had a toothpick. And I'm just going to put it right here in here, like so. And I'm going to go to the next one. So I'm going to start to wrap. Let me turn it this way here. See, this one I stuffed. And I'm on the third one. Now with the excess part, I'm going to put it right on top of these things here. Let me see if I can get one more off of here so I can make my doggy his own. Because these smell amazing. And what I'm doing is just taking it and I'm stuffing it right here in this little pocket that's still open, and I'm folding it over. So I'm going to see if I can get one more leaf off because it's kind of ripping. off. Ooh, it ripped a little bit, but it's good. See? So I'm gonna have to work it out. So I'm gonna wash it off with cold water. And I'm going to cut this piece off right here. So my slow cooker is still on because after I do this, hey, calm down. Calm down. This is how it is. So let's see, how am I going to have to wrap this here? Guess I'll have to make 3 little ones, which is fine. Let's, hey, he eating that cabbage too, baby. Okay, so let's start off with the ones that's going to be easier. So I'm just taking them and stuffing them. Hey, calm down, little bro. Can't really close this one here, so I'll make sure I give that one to my doggy. And I'm going to take, this is all this left on here, I'm going to take it and I'm just going to sprinkle it around right here on top of these here, because it's still like onions and, oh, I forgot to add peppers, huh? Next time I make it, I guess I'll add some peppers because I forgot. And I do want them inside and not just on the side. So I'm going to clean up this little mess right here. Here. Are you going to eat this here? Okay, my doggy likes this part. So now I'm going to get my bok choy out. And just break it apart like this here. And I'm just going to wash off the leaves here. Wash them off good. I want to turn these down because I don't want them to cook quick at all. And I'm going to cook 2 of the bok choy today. You want to eat this part? Okay, wait a minute. I'll wash it off later. Did you ate that piece of cabbage? Boy. You teaching me today, ain't you go? Wait a minute. So, I just added, he eating this bok choy, so I might as well see how it tastes, right? It do taste like cabbage. So I'm going to add some salt. Ooh, I think I put too much salt in here. Matter of fact, I probably know it. I like this part of the cabbage that I cut off. So I got my bok choy cooking right here in the fish oil. And now I'm going to make some honey mustard. So all I'm going to do is take some Cadia organic honey, and I'm putting it right here in a glass so we can have some dipping sauce. And some Cadia raw honey, organic mustard. And I really don't want to add that much, so I'm going to kind of try to be careful, right? Because what you want the mustard to do, you just want to add enough enough honey until the mustard gets like this tint, and then you know that it's sweet enough. So my mustard has this little tint. Now it looks kind of brown. Actually, it looks a little too brown, so I'm going to taste it and make sure it ain't super sweet, so I don't have to add no more mustard to it. Ooh, it's good. Ooh, catch your light right quick. What you talking about? Okay. So that's good. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. And I am done. So I'm going to let this bok choy cook as long as it takes for this right here to get done here in the toaster. And because it only takes a few minutes, but I'm not cooking it on the stove. I'm cooking it in a slow cooker. Here, I got another piece. You want this one? He's like, yes. So I'm not cooking it on the stove. I'm cooking it in a slow cooker. And you know, a slow cooker takes a little bit more time. And yeah, this is going to be I don't know if I'm going to cook some more today, but I don't know if I'm going to eat some more of a meal. But I'm making burritos, and I've been soaking my black beans now for about 16 hours. And the longer you soak them, the better they are to cook and the less time it takes for them to cook. So thank you so much for joining. Is this my child on here? Is that you, daughter? Huh? The little one. So thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you guys so much.